Okay, there we go. Welcome back, everybody, to Crash. Welcome back, all you fellow dusty dogs and travelers of the trail out there. We're continuing on with Crash Bandicoot. There we go. I need to formulate that just a little bit better before I go on any further. Next time I'll have that little intro thing smoothed out. But yeah. So we're currently doing the time trials. I started those last time. We currently got up through Temple Road, so that means our next one is Road to Nowhere. I probably will be able to finish it pretty quickly here. It might be this section, it might be next. We'll see where we go. We'll see what it is. But we'll take it Aku Aku right off the bat here. This one won't require as much of the rope jumping, or shouldn't require any of the rope jumping. But I will need to kind of book it. Just because it doesn't require the rope jumping that the other one does, doesn't mean it's not difficult as shit. Pause for the hog. Pause for hog. And now we keep going. Ignore the gem, because that does not take us anywhere, nor does it give us any extra time. Most gem paths are kind of useless in the time trials. Either they are inaccessible, or they just don't contain a lot. There's one that will be. There's one that will absolutely make or break a run, but you ain't there yet. No, okay, I'll take that. I had the damage. I had the damage booster. Okay, that was maybe the one spot where I would have needed the rope trick, but we didn't need to use it. I should be able to. There we go. Gold! I'll take it. Gold is good. Gold is good. Again, gold is what we are aiming for. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know where that came from. I'm tired. Last night was terrible for me. I get, like, occasionally we'll get, like, super bad nightmares. And, yeah. I had one last night that is... It's funny in thinking about it, but it terrified me at the time. And the situation, honestly, is still kind of horrible. The only thing I remember of it is there was this, like, shrimp-like creature with very large eyes that functioned a bit like a spider. It had a paralyzing bite and a bunch of web everywhere that it could just lay out and wrap you up at a moment's notice. And the ending scene is me basically caught in web, paralyzed, trying to scream for help, and unable to. So yeah, that was fun. That was a fun image to wake up to at 3 o'clock last night. I think I basically slept like only about an hour or so consecutively at a time, because I kept waking up in the middle of the night because of that. Brilliant fucking imagery. For a guy who does not like horror, my brain absolutely loves to... Hey, platinum! For a guy who does not like horror, my brain comes up with some friggin' terrifying horror imagery. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ, brain. Like, chill. Fuck out. It's not a genre we want to go into. I'm bad with horror. I'm very bad with horror. But yeah, that made me like... That probably made me a little bit tired and a little bit loopy today, so... You're getting like super excited loopy me. Because I'm tired. Boulder Dash. Another just pull down and run level, so we should be good here. A little bit of bob and weave, but nothing too bad. This is actually way better than it was in the original PlayStation one, where I just remember being the boulder being on my ass the entire way through. Ignore, because the boulder will hit those two. There we go. Yeah, I remember in the original Boulder Dash especially. Like in Boulders it wasn't so bad, but Boulder Dash, Boulder is just just on your ass, just the entire way through. There is no stopping it, no Like, you cannot let go for any reason, even to readjust your thumb, or it would just be like, nope, you're gone. Get in there. Hey, another platinum. Very nice. Starting out good today. Golden 2 platinums. Oh, but yeah, I'm like terrible with like anxiety and nightmares and stuff like that. As a very good example, the one I always joke about is I saw the my aunt was down for my aunt used to live in one of my aunts used to live in Texas, and she came down for a visit one time, and it was we went and saw the new version of the Amity Horror. No, we didn't go see it. Somebody had it on DVD. They had the new version of the Amityville Horror. And everybody was like, oh, okay, let's watch that one then, if everybody's kind of interested. And, yeah, so they watched that one. And I had that was my first time ever experiencing, like, true, like, horror film. And, that did not bode well for me. I woke up at, the time the guy got possessed and tried to kill everybody in that movie was, like, at 3:15 in the morning. I woke up at 3:15 in the morning for a month straight. Like, no lie. No lie. I was up at 3:15 in the morning for a month straight because my brain is just like, time to try to kill everybody. Wake up. Somebody might be possessed and come to try and kill you now. Oh, no. Couldn't have made that jump, I don't think. Well, firewalking. I'm going to need to do that a couple of times in order to do relatively decently here. But yeah, the reason I always joke about that is the lead guy in that movie was actually played by Ryan Reynolds. So I'm like, oh, great. First exposure to that guy is in a horror film that traumatized the hell out of me. Thankfully, it's not extended to Ryan himself, but it's very much a... oh, that's a lovely first exposure moment. There we go. That's a little bit better way of handling that one. Shit. And then I immediately die on the next portion because I'm too eager. Nope. Too early. But yeah, so Amityville, the new version of Amityville Horror, like reimagined or whatever the first one. Not great. Remake. That was a remake. But yeah, so that's how I learned that I don't do well with horror movies, and that's how I also learned I don't do well with horror stuff after about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. You son of a bitch! I didn't jump at all. But yeah, like, I've made it a strict rule. Like, I love watching, like, horror Let's Plays because they're funny. Most people make it funny. Either through, like, haha, I love your particular reaction to the shit that's going down, or just through, like, yeah, like, through funny commentary or whatever, or pointing out, like, the ridiculous stuff. But I cannot watch horror Let's Plays after about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. I usually go to bed. For reference, I usually go to bed, as in, like, get in bed and start, like, settling down at, like, 11 o'clock for most days for work. And then I go to, actually go to sleep at around, like, 12:15 or 12:30. I take a melatonin and go to sleep because I've been having, with other issues that I've had, I usually have trouble going to sleep, and I have mild insomnia. So I take a melatonin to help out with that. But I learned, like, very quickly that, like, about 10 o'clock, that's when I gotta stop watching all the horror stuff, because that gives my brain enough time to settle down. Yeah, so usually about 9 or 10 o'clock, I stop watching horror-related stuff, Let's Plays, anything like that. Just, the media stops after that point. And since I don't delay here, I actually will have a little bit of an extra boost. Because I don't have to wait for those things to cycle through. I almost fell off again. Okay, I'll have to be careful because now I have 2 masks. And I don't want 2 masks up here. But I need to be careful of this portion here because these bats! Ah, I made it through! And I made it through the fire afterwards. This is a long one, so 2 minutes doesn't disturb me right now. Not too concerned about hitting the exclamation, but I don't want to hit the Aku Aku up there. Oh no. Not good. Ah! Okay, I made it. That's why, because we want this. There we go. Oh, that was a good one. Here. Gotta wait for you. But we good. And I'll probably have to wait for the fire. Yep. But we're actually doing okay. There's a lot of places where you are forced to pause, and so the time trial is actually fairly generous. But this is now going to be our make or break section right here. And I'm actually not doing too badly on it. Hell yes, I think we made it. And there we go. And run for the exit. 326. Let's see where that lands me. Platinum, baby! Ha ha! Probably by skin of my teeth on that platinum there, but who cares? Man, I usually fuck up at least once during that whole, like, rotating platform section, so that's actually pretty damn good. Hey, moving on to heavy machinery. On the last island. This might actually end up taking me 2 sections. I don't know. We are, what, 15 minutes in now? Yeah, we're about 15 minutes in. And I still have to go through... I still have to go through high road and slippery climb, and those are going to be terrible. A couple of them won't be so bad, but... There we go. Making some nice early moves here. There we go. Don't even have to wait for him to come down with that method. And slip right underneath. Dang it. Not as effective, but I did do some steam walking. The steam actually is a little bit more, like, sensitive with the hitbox, so... Not as often are you able to get through that one. Let's see, I should be able to do, like, doink and move. Stop! I don't have too much left to go, though, so we should be okay. Do want to hit the time crate here, just because 3 seconds is 3 seconds, no matter what you're doing. Whoop, I missed the 3, but oh well, I think I should be okay. Gold! Very nice. Gold! I contemplated doing the soccer thing, but I wasn't going to. My throat is actually very sore right now. I don't know why, but definitely other stuff I was doing today does not help it. I do a lot of writing in my spare time, and I just started a thing that I've been meaning to do for a very long time today, and I just started it. Once a week, I am going to record myself reading stuff from my books. But that means that, like 20 minutes before I did this, I was reading stuff for half an hour straight. One chapter took me half an hour to read through. So, fairly considerable. Book as a whole seems like it'll be taking about 5 hours to read through everything. But I'm going to do it chapter by chapter, so I'm not, like, overtaxing myself at once. Also, so I have time to, like, basically record, put it into a file, edit it, and that'll be a little bit easier than trying to do it all at once. Work on a chapter at a time and just be like, okay, that's a little bit more manageable. Hey, platinum again! I think we're finally catching up to our deficit here. Oddly enough on the back half of the levels, but... Alright, is generator room the next one? Because that's usually one of my... I hate this real... Yep, generator room. This is going to be an I hate this moment. Usually there's a couple of points that require me to wait, and it slows me down a lot. So I end up getting sapphires a couple of times, and then when I get gold, it's like barely into gold territory. Or like right here. I have to wait for the platform to come up to the right point. And then this buddy is in the wrong spot. Like one of the few you can't really rush all that much. I don't think I'm doing too bad this time, but I'm still, like, nervous as heck. Because I know I don't do very well with this one. Alright, we will want the one here. But I can scoot past a few tiles that way. We are already at the end, so if I clear this now, it'll be the shortest amount of time it's taken me to actually get to the end without a problem. But I'm already nervous about that time. I don't remember what the gold cutoff is. There we go, made that. 106, what is that? Hey, I made it! That one took me like 5 times to do in my original run through. So screw that one. Alright, toxic waste. Fun and easy. There's actually fewer levels left than I thought. Especially because 1 or 2 of them are actually going to be, like, super easy. I'm going to wait. There we go. I didn't want to damage boost myself into a pit behind me from an extra jump. Yeah, see? Okay. I actually did okay on that one, but yeah. There's a pit, like, right behind where each of these guys stands. Wouldn't have done very well for me if I had hit that. Oh, that was good timing on that one. Ah, crap. I lost my other one. Oh, I'll have to take things a little easier up here. Take a little extra time. 58:45. What are we? Go! Dang it. Usually I can get a platinum on that one, but that was a bad run. I kept hitting the things at the end. That is why you have them, so you don't just like cut a run and lose everything at a point, but still not great. High road. Alright. First of all, gain these before we lose them. And now here is where it will take a while because I have to pull off that rope jump trick. That was bad. I should have just immediately tried to do the trick. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think that jump I almost could have made. Yeah, that one I can make it later on. This one. Shit! But that's the only way I figured on this one how to do the, how to get a gold. Because if you're if you wait for the turtles, I've done no better than Sapphire. There we go. That was a success. But now I have to do it like 2 or 3 more times. This is one I can't. And we'll go ahead and take that one. I don't think I have to do it anymore. Whoop! No! I did the turtle successfully, and then I screwed up on the haug. On the haug. Shit. Nope. Okay. There we go. No, I overjumped. Not even 2 seconds. You do get a little extra speed boost from the ice, which is why I use it. But it's very easy to slide off the end. No, I missed that one. Oh, I missed. No! I tapped the button to jump, and he didn't go. Son of a... Like, the actual hitbox of the rope is so damn thin. You have to get it exactly right, and I can't, like, half the time. And then this one we gotta take. Usually because we can hit the timing on those pretty decently. Okay, this time, don't screw up on the bar. Let the boar do its thing and then move. We have some time now that we've did that. Okay, this one, because I need to use the jumps. They're too long. Oh my god! I hate... Ah! There's a tiny gap between that last plank and the ending platform. And I fell in it. Fucking hell, man. High Road sucks. Like, I'm not even dying to turtles. I'm just dying to fall damage. No! Okay, we'll take it. I had a thing. No! The invincibility cut out. The mercy invincibility cut out before I got hit by the second one. No! Like, actually playing this level? Not terrible. Trying to do the time trial? Absolutely the hardest. Fuck! Absolutely one of the hardest friggin' things in the game. How? How did I even? Nope. Die, yeah, die. I don't know what that was. It started to sound like da 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 da. If you ever played the Neverhood, that's a song from it. Shite? Hi, thank you for not hitting me. That's not supposed to happen in normal gameplay. There we go. Okay. Okay. 105.76, please. Thank you. It's a gold. Oh, that took so much longer than a minute. Oh, no. And now I have to do slippery climb. In one go in a time limit. Great. You see why I'm not going to probably do Stormy Ascent? Because, my God! Some of these are insane. That's insane! Okay, I do have to hit the outcropping here. I do remember that, because there's like 5 seconds worth of time crate. Still can't do the backwards, so... I mean, still can't go forward with it, but yeah. We can at least go backwards, get that. I do get a couple seconds moving forwards of frozen timer. There we go. Okay, we are at the point of the checkpoint. Obviously no checkpoint here, but at least that means we're at about the halfway point. Without too much of an issue, either. I'm certain there's a couple of experts out there who probably can, like, run between the two things. Just like boom, 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 and just do that. I can't. I like this game. I'm not that good at it, though. As evidenced by High Road. Okay, don't have to deal with you, which is a blessing. Now just gotta make it past Bird Bridge. Take the extra 2. 224. Platinum, baby! I did it in one go! Okay. We're moving at least. That's the good thing. Okay. Here's the one where the gemstone actually makes a huge difference. I can cut off half the level, and I think there's like time crates at the top if I take the yellow gem to the exit, and it counts it. That's the other key thing. A lot of the times, the purple gem or like the extra gem exits don't count. This one, it does. This one, it fully does. I think they acknowledge because after that point, there is no more boxes. So why penalize you for going the rest of the route? But it also makes you really easy to get the time trial in this one. Because this is a level you already kind of have to go fast to begin with. So it's just like, yeah, let's just... I'm going to take that. There is no conceivable disadvantage to not taking the gem route. Yeah, I think we're already almost at the point where... Yeah, not too far up from here. This level is not very long. You just run through it. You just have to run through it so fast. Like, see, yep, gem. Okay, no time up here, but who cares? 103 still puts us at a platinum. Again, oddly enough, I'm making up my platinum deficit at the end. All right, fumbling. Let's do this. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. In the words of Yellow. Whoops, no, no, no. Ah, I still made it. I see you swinging up there. There, that's a cleaner swing. Okay, this one sucks. Nice. Okay, we're probably coming up on the rat corridor here soon. That's it. Okay, we're almost there. No! God damn it. That last spider up there was the last jump. Okay, that's a first. Fumbling in the dark. Fucked up on stream. Fumbled on stream. It's in the recording, folks. It's in there. Fumbling in the dark has screwed me over. And in a way that I've never had it screw me over before, honestly. Usually if I get that far, I kind of have entered the level's pace and rhythm. And then that last one is not a problem. But apparently, it decided, nah, we're going to throw you a curveball this time, buddy. Why are there no rats? Why are there no rats? There we go. Hey! Still got the platinum. Nice. Whew, I feel out of breath. Definitely my my recording session earlier with the book did not help me today, but thankfully I have something a little bit more calmer after this. It'll be a little bit easier. A little bit easier on me. I played another game that I completed in about 2 hours last night, so hopefully that'll be a nice little breather session at the end here. I know a couple of games like that, actually, that I could probably insert here. Like, stuff like that I probably really don't need to play, like, ahead of time, just because I've played it so often. I know I can complete it in just, like, a session, in, like, 1 or 2 parts. Maybe 3, depending. So I might. Most of the stuff I will be playing ahead of time, but yeah. There's, like, some very small stuff. Not the one I'm doing this time, but I definitely... It's not the one I'm doing this time, but I know, like, for example, I could definitely do Donut County in, like, 1 part. Maybe 2. Depending. That game is not very hard, nor is it very long. Don't need to take the blue gem path. There is nothing for me. Okay, there we go. You stupid son of a bitch. That could break that. We'll see. I'm doing okay on the rest of it so far, but that could break the run. Shit. I almost fell in the pit. 152! It's still a gold! I probably could have gotten platinum if I didn't get crushed, but I'll take it. My luck is such that I will take it. Oh yeah, we'll actually be fine. I have 2 levels left to go, and then I want to show off the Great Hall. And I don't think I should have too much of a problem with the remaining 2. Again, I could do Stormy Ascent. I'm not going to. Fuck that level in the ass. The time trial bad. Time trial would take an entire part on its own, and I would want to throw the controller and probably get myself an aneurysm. So no, we're not doing it. Can I make it through the gap? Yes, I can. Couple of near misses on the lava here. Again, I apologize if I go quiet. I am concentrating. Especially on the time trials, it kind of needs it. With the timing being more precise and everything. Okay, we don't need anything up there. This is fun. Boom! Take out all those instead of bouncing all through them. Alright, about to hit the big sticking point of the run, the big huge box set down below. There's a bunch of boxes hidden in here. There we go. That's good enough. I missed a 1, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. I got 2 masks. Damage boost my way into here by accident. But I'll take it. $211. $211.67. Hey, it's a gold. One more left to go, and that is the lab. He's in the lab somewhere. Let's go. Final one, and then we'll be able to do the hall's secret exit, the Great Hall's secret exit. All right, let's see if I can pull off some pretty cool feats here. Yes, I was able to. If you catch the timing on the electrical stuff right, you can just pass right through the middle of them while they're going. I have not quite figured out the correct timing. It's something very much like the High Roads rope jumping. I just know that you can, and if I can exploit it, all the better. Same with this guy. Can I exploit you? I did! Nope! Ooh, 2 times in a row. Who cares about you? Little slimy blob. You'll never reach Dragon Quest levels of cuteness. Screw you. Ooh, I had to go backwards for a second. That's not good! Okay, there we go. I'll take it. However we can. Go, 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 go! 49.73 is a gold! Alright, we ended it with a gold. Who cares? Who cares? We still made it. Let's see what that gives us. We did get everything above gold, though, so... Gold or above, I should say. What does that give me? So if I do this... Saving with 104%. 13 and 13. It is straight down the friggin' middle. That's one of the worst I've ever done. Alright, but now let's do the Great Hall Secret ending. The Great Hall Secret Path. And then that is the final thing that we have to do for this game. Well, for Crash 1 at least. We'll come back for 2. And Warped. But as man cannot survive on bread alone, so can gamers not survive on Crash alone. So we'll be doing something else. It's actually funny because the other ending with oh, yeah, it would happen that way, wouldn't it? He's just dumb enough to have that happen. Anyways, Papu sold the ruins of Castle Cortex to a resort developer. He then used the proceeds to open a big and tall shop on the island. After 8 years, intense therapy, and 8 years of higher education, Dr. Roo went on to write the well-received book, Through the Eye of the Vortex, the study of rapid evolution and its consequences. Koala Kong moved to Hollywood and landed a motion picture deal of universal, quote-unquote, proportions. Currently, he's working with a speech therapist to improve his diction. Pinstripe moved to Chicago, where he now owns and operates a citywide sanitation company. He is saving money for his upcoming gubernatorial campaign. After the disappearance of his mentor, Dr. Nitrous Brio rediscovered his first love, tending bar. The world has heard nothing more of Cortex. Crash foiled his plans, but evil geniuses are harder to squash than cockroaches. And there we have it. We have now completed all of Crash 1, including the secret ending. So yay! Well, that actually went way quicker than I thought. Well, that actually only took about, like, 50 minutes. I didn't expect it to. But yeah, one of my absolute favorite... This is one of my absolute favorite series. This is the one that started it all. And, of course, as always, I'm glad to be able to share it with you, at least for a little bit. So yeah, we will now be going on to my favorite in the series shortly, Crash Bandicoot 2. But that's not going to be for today. That's not going to be for this section. That might be a couple of games down the road, but we'll get there not too far down the road. Otherwise, I am going to go ahead and we will take a quick break, and that is all for this time. That is all for this one, at least. And I will see you back in just a bit with a little something new.